Did you know that your age is measured not by your years, but by your ability to move? Sounds surprising, doesn't it? But the truth is that there exists a specific type of training that can make your body flexible, powerful, and pain-free from the inside out without any heavy machinery or complex techniques. Mobility exercises are not just stretching. They are a comprehensive system that activates the full range of your joints, softens stagnant tissues, and resets your nervous system. Through controlled movements, this training activates deep fascia and connective tissues that are never touched by traditional stretching. These tissues play a crucial role in your body's flexibility, force transfer, and injury prevention. Research published in the Journal of Sports Medicine shows that mobility work improves joint health, reduces inflammation, and enhances blood circulation, even increasing your performance capacity by up to 40%. Moreover, regular mobility training eliminates chronic stiffness, joint pain, and limited range of motion by hydrating your fascial network and reprogramming neuromuscular patterns. And best of all, you only need 5 to 10 minutes, no equipment, and you can do it anywhere. So stay until the end because in this video, you'll learn 6 incredibly powerful mobility drills that will keep you flexible, strong, and functional even after 40. Exercise 1. Dynamic Cat-Cow. The dynamic cat-cow is one of the most effective exercises for restoring spinal mobility and fascial health. This movement activates the entire spine, from the lumbar to the cervical region, taking each vertebra through its natural range of motion in a segmental manner. Despite its apparent simplicity, its physiological impact is profound. By moving the spine in a wave-like pattern between flexion and extension, it activates all the paraspinal muscles, thoracic fascia, and abdominal wall in a coordinated manner, creating a rhythmic flow that improves spinal fluid circulation. This continuous movement awakens the mechanoreceptors responsible for joint health and pain prevention, which explains how daily practice opens up spinal restrictions created by sitting at computers and poor posture. In fact, studies published in the Journal of Manipulative and Physiological Therapeutics have proven that spinal mobilization drills like cat-cow reduce thoracic stiffness by up to 60% and improve intervertebral disc nutrition without any compression or force. This makes them a top-level therapeutic and preventive tool even for people with herniated discs or chronic back issues. From a biomechanical perspective, the dynamic cat-cow not only restores mobility but also reawakens spinal proprioception, improving sensory feedback between the brain and vertebrae. This type of rhythmic stimulus teaches the body how to move segmentally instead of using compensatory patterns, which is essential for preventing disc degeneration and maintaining spinal longevity. Furthermore, by staying on all fours and synchronizing with breath, vagus nerve stimulation occurs, resulting in improved relaxation response and lower cortisol levels. According to functional range conditioning research, controlled articular rotations repeated 15 to 20 times increase synovial fluid production in joints by up to 45%, providing natural lubrication and preventing cartilage degradation. That's why the dynamic cat-cow is ideal for those who sit for long periods, suffer from thoracic kyphosis, or have lost their spinal mobility. When practiced consistently, it retrains the body to move freely, fluidly, and pain-free, restoring the spine's natural curves and releasing compressed areas. It's a simple drill, but its power lies in awareness and breath synchronization. Just 2 minutes of daily practice can make the difference between a stiff spine and a supple, resilient one. Exercise 2. Hip 90/90ths Transition. The hip 90/90ths transition is one of the most comprehensive exercises for promoting hip mobility, rotational control, and lower body freedom. This seemingly simple movement systematically opens the hip capsule, piriformis, IT band, and all the deep hip rotators. It involves switching the hip joint between internal and external rotation, moving the femoral head through all planes within the acetabulum. Unlike front planks, the 90/90ths position challenges the body in the rotational plane, breaking down capsular restrictions and fascial adhesions that form from years of sitting and limited movement patterns. This type of liberation is fundamental for preventing sciatica, improving athletic performance, and maintaining natural hip function in everyday movements like squatting and walking. Studies published in the Journal of Orthopedic Research show that hip rotational mobility drills reduce the risk of hip osteoarthritis by up to 50% and increase functional range, resulting in more efficient gait and fewer compensatory patterns. Additionally, its controlled, non-impact nature makes it an excellent option for people over 40 or those with a history of hip impingement because it strengthens without joint stress. From a scientific perspective, the 90/90th transition offers benefits that go beyond muscle lengthening. Its prolonged practice promotes myofascial release, breaking down reciprocal inhibition patterns between the hip flexor complex and glute medius, which translates into more functional hip mechanics. Research from Functional Movement Systems has proven that hip rotational mobility drills reduce compressive load on the lumbar spine by up to 35% and optimize force distribution, a key factor for athletic movements like cutting, pivoting, or lifting without compromising the lower back. Furthermore, maintaining this transitional movement stimulates the hip capsule, promoting collagen remodeling and joint space preservation. This comprehensive work not only improves physical performance, but also restores pelvic alignment and prevents SI joint dysfunction. Practicing the 90/90th transition consistently with controlled tempo can completely transform hip function, turning them into centers of power and stability that protect the knees, support posture, and improve movement quality. Exercise 3. Thoracic Bridge. The thoracic bridge is an apparently simple but scientifically powerful exercise for restoring upper back mobility, improving shoulder health, and correcting postural dysfunction, especially after the age of 40, by taking the thoracic spine into extension while the shoulders are overhead. This movement mobilizes the stiff segments of the mid-back that become locked due to rounded posture and desk work. According to the Journal of Clinical Biomechanics, thoracic extension drills improve scapular positioning by up to 40% and prevent rotator cuff impingement. Moreover, by holding the position for 5 to 10 breaths, the body learns parasympathetic activation, resulting in better stress management and tissue recovery. This practice combined with controlled breathing also restores diaphragm function and improves rib cage mobility. Beyond its physical impact, the thoracic bridge is an exceptional tool for sympathetic downregulation and body-mind integration, because it requires sustained opening and breath awareness. Science has shown that extension-based mobility drills activate brain regions related to spatial awareness, improving vertebral proprioception. This type of training also reinforces shoulder girdle stability by strengthening the serratus anterior and lower trapezius, two essential muscles for proper scapulohumeral rhythm and injury prevention. According to studies from the European Journal of Sports Science, maintaining thoracic mobility can increase overhead press and strength by up to 25%. For this reason, this exercise is especially recommended for people seeking to gain upper body power, reverse kyphotic posture, and avoid shoulder impingement. Practicing the thoracic bridge for a few minutes daily can transform upper body mechanics. It is ultimately an intelligent and accessible way to maintain postural youth and shoulder longevity, demonstrating that flexibility and strength don't always come from stretching, but from controlled articular exploration. Exercise 4. Reptile Rolling. Reptile rolling, also known as segmental rolling, is one of the most comprehensive and functional mobility drills for developing total body coordination, fascial integration, and three-dimensional control. Its effectiveness lies in the combination of physical and neurological challenge by sequentially rolling the entire body. Deep fascial lines that run in diagonal and spiral planes are activated. Studies published in the Journal of Biomechanics have shown that rotational mobility exercises enhance myofascial continuity and reduce movement compensations. Its nonlinear nature without impact or external load makes it a safe, accessible, and highly efficient exercise for all ages. It strengthens from the foundation without straining the joints. From a scientific standpoint, reptile rolling is a comprehensive training method for rotational power and motor variability. Unlike other exercises that only work in the sagittal plane, this movement challenges the vestibular system and optimizes intermuscular timing. According to research published in the Spine Journal, rolling patterns improve lumbar stability and reduce fall risk by up to 40%. Additionally, its focus on fluid transition makes it an excellent tool for retraining movement economy, releasing fascial restrictions, and promoting efficient biomechanics. For those who sit for many hours or suffer from rotational stiffness, reptile rolling is an authentic form of neuromuscular reeducation. It strengthens from within, improves spatial awareness, and trains the brain to maintain control in multiplanar challenges. Practiced with consistency and precision, this exercise not only builds a more coordinated body, but also creates a smarter connection between the brain and movement, a true synergy between control, adaptability, and physical resilience. Exercise 5. Shoulder CARs. Shoulder-controlled articular rotations CARs are one of the most efficient and complete exercises for preserving shoulder capsule health, maintaining rotator cuff integrity, and restoring overhead mobility. By systematically rotating the glenohumeral joint through its maximum available range, this drill identifies and addresses capsular restrictions, breaks down adhesions, and stimulates articular cartilage nutrition. According to the Journal of Shoulder and Elbow Surgery, daily shoulder CARs reduce the risk of frozen shoulder by up to 70%. Its controlled, intentional nature makes it ideal for people over 40 or those with a history of rotator cuff issues. Moreover, it activates scapular stabilizers and optimizes shoulder blade rhythm. Research from Functional Range Systems shows that regular shoulder CARs reduce glenohumeral internal rotation deficit and improve performance in overhead athletes by up to 30%. Due to its low-impact nature, it's an accessible tool for all fitness levels. In this way, shoulder CARs not only build healthy joints, but also strengthen the body's foundation from within, improve posture, and maintain physical capability for years. Exercise 6. Ankle Mobility Drill. The ankle mobility drill is one of the most underrated yet critical exercises for lower body mechanics, balance, and injury prevention. By systematically improving ankle dorsiflexion range, this drill optimizes knee tracking, squat depth, and gait efficiency. According to research published in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy, restricted ankle mobility increases the risk of ACL injuries by up to 50% and contributes to chronic knee pain. Ankle CARs and loaded stretches reverse these restrictions. Holding the position improves Achilles tendon elasticity and promotes neuromuscular control of the calf-ankle complex. From a functional perspective, restoring ankle mobility prevents plantar fasciitis, shin splints, and IT band syndrome. According to the European Journal of Sport Science, ankle mobility drills can increase jump height by 15% and improve landing mechanics. This effect combined with balance demand enhances proprioceptive acuity. Regularly practicing ankle mobility contributes to knee stability and improves efficiency in squat and lunge patterns. Likewise, this exercise enhances foot arch function and counteracts the negative effects of prolonged standing. Its gentle nature makes it ideal for people over 40 or those in recovery. In this way, the ankle mobility drill is not just a strength challenge, but also a powerful tool for building foundation stability, protecting the knees, and maintaining a mobile, strong body for years. Conclusion: mobility exercises represent one of the most intelligent, safe, and scientifically backed ways to train the body, especially for those seeking real results without subjecting their joints to the wear and tear of impact or external loads. Studies published in the Journal of Physiology show that this type of training can improve joint health by up to 45%. Reduce chronic pain, and optimize neuromuscular coordination without micro-injuries or overuse syndromes. Moreover, through conscious activation of deep tissues, mobility exercises improve the mind-body connection, resulting in more fluid movement, better coordination, and a sense of body control. Just 10 to 15 minutes daily is enough for significant improvement. Beyond physical freedom, mobility exercises transform the way the body and mind relate to movement. This training works from bodily intelligence, prioritizing quality of movement over quantity. In fact, functional movement research has revealed that consistent mobility practice improves tissue hydration, slows arthritic changes, and preserves functional independence. The best part is you don't need weights, machines, or gyms. By turning your body into your own gym, you rediscover the power of conscious movement and learn that it's not about training more, but about training smarter. They are proof that true freedom doesn't always come from static strength, but from the ability to adapt, flow, and maintain control. Practiced consistently, mobility can rejuvenate your body, re-educate your movement patterns, and renew your vital energy. If you made it this far, you're already part of the 1% who choose to train with intelligence and body awareness. Give it a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to keep learning how to keep your body strong, agile, and pain-free at any age. Your body and your health will thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and see you next time.